Hey everybody, Redbeard here with isitrecordable.com and Safeopedia.com. A lot of talk today on LinkedIn about the incident rates and celebrating the number of days without recordables versus, number of hours without a recordable incident. And I think there's a lot of assumptions being made when it comes to celebration of the number of days without a recordable or an incident. First of all, how do you define incident? That's typically not very clear, especially in the non-safety world. A lot of people think an incident is a lost time incident, but there's also restricted duty, job transfer, medical treatments, first aids are incidents as well. And as I've said before in other videos, you can learn just as much from a first aid as you can from a higher severity outcome, because the severity is typically random. It's just how lucky you are. Now, I'm not a big fan of lagging data. It's good to track your outcomes. I get it, and sometimes we have no control over that because our stakeholders or our owners, they just don't want to change it. But one of the things that I would recommend is that if you are tracking your incidents as like an incident rate, you should also be tracking your significant events. And significant events I would define as simply stuff that kills you, or sticky, right? You can call them sticky, stuff that kills you. Track those as well, because that'll give you, it'll be a red flag if those sticky incidents or the significant events, if those are increasing while your incident rate is going down, you got a real problem with reporting. So keep an eye on that, and do your best to respond to that. If you're finding that there's this weird correlation where you're starting to see these potentially dangerous incidents increase, but your incident rates are going down, it's worth looking into. Start identifying and removing barriers to communication. If you have fear amongst your employees, you need to have a serious heart-to-heart with your stakeholders, with your owners, and flesh that out, because it's just a matter of time at that point.